Hello everyone, class 11th, chemistry, chapter 3, classification of elements and periodicity in properties. Our today's topic is division of elements into S, P, D and F block and their electronic configuration. Elements in the long form of periodic table have been divided into 4 blocks. They are S block, P block, D block and F block. In previous video, we already discussed the S block and P block. In today's video, we will discuss about the D block and F block elements. First, we should understand a concept of valence shell, penultimate shell and anti-penultimate shell. The outermost shell of an atom is known as valence shell. Now we will discuss about the penultimate shell. So one before the valence shell is known as penultimate shell. Here this outer shell is valence shell and one before the valence shell is penultimate shell. If the value of valence shell is n, the value of penultimate shell is n minus 1. Okay. If we consider the value of valence shell is equal to 5, then value of penultimate shell will be 5 minus 1, that is 4. Okay. Now we will discuss anti-penultimate shell. Anti-penultimate shell is 2 or second before the valence shell. This is the valence shell and before 2 it is a anti-penultimate shell. Okay. If we consider the valence shell is equal to n, the anti-penultimate shell will be n minus 2. We take an example. If the valence shell is equal to 6, then anti-penultimate shell is equal to 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. In a simple way, if n is a valence shell and its value is 6, we consider it as a valence shell. Then for penultimate shell, the value is n minus 1, that is 6 minus 1, that is 5. Okay. For anti-penultimate shell, anti-penultimate shell, we know it is 2 before the valence shell. So value is n minus 2, 6 minus 2, that is 4. So if valence shell is 6, then penultimate shell value is 5 and anti-penultimate shell value is 4. The word penultimate shell is used in D block element, whereas word anti-penultimate shell is used in F block elements. Okay. Now we will discuss D block elements. elements in which last electron enters in any one of the 5d orbital of their respective penultimate shell is known as d block elements. The appearance of the d block element will start from the period number 4. Here the value of n is 4. As you know, d block is belong to the penultimate shell. The value of penultimate shell in case of it is n minus 1, that is 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So the orbital field here is 3d. Okay. Now the general electronic configuration of d block element is n minus 1 d1 to 10 ns 0 to 2. Here n minus 1 indicate the d block belongs to the penultimate shell, and here n indicate it is a valence shell. Here value of n is varies from 4 to 7. Okay. They are also called transition elements because of their properties lies between those of S block and P block element. Okay. Because of their property lies between the S and P block element, they are known as transition elements. Okay. These elements are further divided into 4 series. First transition series starts from scandium, atomic number 21, and ends with zinc, atomic number 30. Here you can see the first transition series start from the scandium, atomic number 21, and ends with zinc, atomic number 30. The second transition series starts from yttrium, atomic number 39, and ends with cadmium, atomic number 48. Okay, so here you can see yttrium, atomic number 39, and cadmium, atomic number 48. Okay, the third transition series starts from lanthanum, atomic number 57, hafnium, atomic number 72, ends with mercury, atomic number 80. Okay. The fourth transition series starts from actinium, atomic number 89, rutherfordium, atomic number 104, and ends with copernicium, atomic number 112. The general characteristic of d block elements: they are hard, malleable, and ductile. They are good conductor of heat and electricity. Ionization enthalpy are between S and P block elements. They show variable oxidation state, as you can see. Scandium and zinc do not show variable oxidation state, but all other members are show variable oxidation state. Means they can show oxidation state more than one type. Okay. They form both ionic and covalent compounds. Their compounds are generally colored and paramagnetic. Here paramagnetic means they are attracted in magnetic field. Most of them form alloys. Now we will discuss about the f block elements in which last electron enter into any one of the 7f orbital of their respective anti-penultimate shell, that is n minus 2 shell, is known as f block element. General electronic configuration of f block elements is n minus 2 f 0 to 14, n minus 1 d 0 to 1, ns2. Here n minus 2 indicate anti-penultimate shell and n minus 1 is indicate penultimate shell. So D block or D subshell belongs to the penultimate shell and F subshell belongs to the anti-penultimate shell. Okay, where n is 6 to 7 or 6 or 7. There are two series of F block elements, each containing 14 elements. The first series starts from cerium atomic number 58 to lutetium atomic number 71. It is collectively called lanthanides. The first series is called lanthanide. Here you can see cerium atomic number 58 and lutetium atomic number 71. Okay. The second series start from thorium atomic number 90 and lawrencium atomic number 103, collectively called actinoids. General characteristic of F block elements: they are heavy metals. They are generally have high melting and boiling point. They show variable oxidation state. Their compounds are generally colored. They have a high tendency to form complexes. Most of the elements of actinide series are radioactive and they have high tendency to form the complexes. Okay, I hope you are able to understand this topic.